Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, Alpha and Negan have slept together. In the in The Walking Dead season 10, episode 9, Negan and Alpha sleep together. Alpha is starting to suspect that there might be a whisperer in her camp that's an informant to Alexandria, that's giving Alexandria information, and we, the audience, know that it's Gamma. And Negan is really good at reading people, and he can read Gamma's body language and everything. So he starts to think that Gamma is the informant. So Negan tells Alpha, "Look, I've been a leader before. You should listen to what I have to say. Here's some advice, blah blah blah." And he ends up telling her Gamma is the informant. She's the spy you're looking for. And Alpha ends up finding out that Negan was right because Gamma goes missing. So Alpha decides to take Negan out into the woods and have sex with him as a reward for him giving her this information. And Negan, he thinks he's going to die at first, and the second he finds out he's just going to have sex, he's completely okay with it. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're in jail for 8 years. Negan's no stranger to sleeping with multiple women, so maybe it's not a big deal to him. But, so Negan and Alpha have slept together. And a lot of people are talking about what's going to happen with Negan and Alpha. Is Negan going to kill Alpha? And I believe that Negan, he hasn't really become a Whisperer. He's not really loyal to the Whispers. He's playing the long game. He is still wanting to help the people at Alexandria and Hilltop. He still wants to help the good guys. I believe that Negan is still a good guy. He's just waiting for a chance to make his move. He's having to prove himself to Alpha. That's why he's telling her about Gamma and everything. He's trying to get close to her and prove himself to her. But a lot of people think that Negan will kill Alpha because in the comics, Negan decapitates Alpha's head and brings it back to Alexandria as a peace offering so that he can be forgiven for his crimes and not be locked up or killed or anything. So that could be happening. There's also the possibility that Carol is the one to kill Alpha, because we've had this whole season about Carol being obsessed with revenge. Carol wanting revenge for Henry's death and wanting to kill Alpha. So it could be Carol, Negan, it could be both of them, I don't know. But they're definitely changing the relationship, the dynamic between Negan and Alpha a little bit. They're definitely changing it a little, because in the comics it was never this stretched out and complex. Negan and Alpha just talk for a little bit. Alpha starts to like him. Beta doesn't trust him, and eventually Alpha breaks down and starts to show her real self to Negan about how she's a mother and this and that. And this is the moment where Negan cuts her head off. Alpha doesn't even really live that long in the comics, but I think she lives like 15 issues. So I wasn't even sure she'd live more than a whole season, and she has. But yeah, they're definitely taking the Alpha Negan dynamic and stretching it out more. They're definitely making it more complex. They never sleep with each other in the comics. They never interact with each other this much. So I don't know what's going on with Negan and Alpha. I think just because it's the TV format, it's the television format, they're doing it differently from the comics. They're probably improving it they're trying to improve it from the comics, which I think they are doing a good job. But yeah, with Negan and Alpha, do I think Alpha has feelings for Negan? Do I think that Alpha is in love with Negan or anything? I don't think Alpha's in love with Negan. I think that in both the comics and the show, she just kind of has a thing for him. She just kind of likes him. He just manages to amuse her and get on her good side, although she covers it up and she keeps that coldness that she usually has. But you can tell deep down that Alpha kind of likes Negan, kind of has a thing for Negan, and that's a part of why Negan is able to get so close to her. But yeah, I do think that Alpha has some romantic feelings for Negan. I think that she's probably attracted to him, sure. She might like his personality, sure. Alpha has no problem killing people, and she's sleeping with Negan, so that says a lot, So she's usually just, she usually just kills people, does whatever, And you could kind of tell that she treats Negan a little differently. Like she actually has a soft spot for Negan. So I think she has romantic feelings, but it's not like love or anything. I mean, they haven't even known each other that long. So I think it's just sort of she's kind of attracted to him. In the comics, he's attracted to her, but they actually made her kind of pretty in the comics. So I don't know. That part's kind of different. But yeah, I mean, she's attracted to him, and I think in both the comics and the show, Alpha's just someone who's usually cold, but deep down, she's a little more complicated, and she just happens to like Negan's playful personality. She finds it annoying, but she likes it at the same time, and that's a part of why Negan is able to get so close to her, and why he's able to kill her in the comics, and why he might possibly be killing her in the show. Why he might be able to get her with her guard down and cut her head off, but who knows? Maybe Carol will end up doing that. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video, so let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 765 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 800 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters, and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 800. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.